And I just learned from Pastor Omar and him, from Pastor Omar Rojas from Maximizing Life. Stop saying I can't or you can't do. Stop doing that. Self-sabotaging yourself. So then I'm looking, I'm like, dang it, I do that all the time. And I'm being honest, like I do that all the time. Different from where I'm nervous and I really did not think I had the skills on actually being up to that, that top level part of doing it and everything like that. So I had to get out my comfort zone and say, you know what? I can do this. Yes, she will. She will push all day. Lord Jesus. She was like, look, I gotta get out my comfort zone. I can do this. I can press the thing. So hence on why I like from doing the podcast. That was like one of my biggest push things. Like, I'm gonna find a way to push this podcast. I gotta push this thing. I gotta find a way to do this right here. And I gotta get this stuff done right here. And so then while God was when God is pulling out the greatness out of my heart and everything, God is showing me on who I should go to. But like, look. Talk to this person right here because this person's going to be able to help you out even more. Talk to this person right here, they'll be able to help you out even more right here. Talk to this person right here because they know the ins and outs of that business and everything like that. So then you need this person right here because that person's going to show you how the way you need to do it, how you're going to do this right here. I mean, God was just downloading some stuff when I decided to allow God to pull the greatness out of me. I had to make a decision to be like, it's more than me that meets the eye. So I say, God, look, God, we going in full blast. We going in. We about to go in with this thing. I'm buckled up. I'm ready to ride. God, let's go ahead full speed ahead. From when I allow God to come in to pull this greatness out of me and everything, so now it was like, okay, cool. Now you believing that there is some greatness in you. Let's go ahead and start this download for you on this greatness right here. Let me show you the people who you need to talk to and everything like that. So then when I decided to allow God to pull the greatness out of me to be able to go forward and do the things of what God has called for me to do and everything like that, man, God was just lining them up just like this. The first one was Pastor Brandon and Pastor Omar Rojas. They were the first ones. And then next to that, it was Elder Janelle Strickland. Because they would make it so funny. Pastor Brandon and Pastor Omar, they're our major president, Elder Janelle Strickland, the princess of poetry, / my auntie and everything. She was like, I got you. I ain't gonna let you look stupid when you come out here and everything like that. So then I was like, well, okay, then cool. I mean, she was doing that for this show and kicking in with Team Tisdale and everything like that. She said, because you guys are a brand now. So I'm not gonna let aunties, baby. I'm not gonna let my people go out there and look stupid out there because they are a brand. So cool. I needed somebody who gonna discipline me on how I need to do stuff and everything like that. That's Elder Janelle Strickland. And then not too long ago, I just reached out to DJ Solid Professor. I said, bro, I need your help. And he was like, what you need? I told him everything of what I needed. And he said, cool, we can do that. He said, let's get it. I got you. But I had to decide in my heart and my mind that, there's more to me than meets the eye. And so I had to allow God to pull the greatness out of my heart that he has for me. And you know how the way I see it like that, it's like whenever that God pulls the greatness out of you, and it's like you had like a mold casting right there in front of you. And so now, since you decided to allow God to build the greatness in you and everything, you walk through that mold casting. It's like now God is like covering yourself right here in the mold casting and everything. Okay, cool. Now you're starting to walk in this greatness because you're starting to believe in me that there is greatness in you. So cool. Here go the first casting right here. So you're going through the cast. So it's like you're going like this cast and everything like that. So boom. So now here go the first part of the molding right there. This is what's starting the foundation because one, you decided to say yes. So then, whenever there's more greatness and everything that God get ready to put on you because you're believing in God, and God said, "Hey, God, I'm going this thing with you full speed ahead and everything. So now, here go the next mode right here. Okay, cool. Let's walk through this thing right here. So then they're going to the next layer right there. And then it's going to be another layer. 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 Yo, because God that was going to have so much greatness because coming out of us, yo, it's going to be layers on top of layers on top of layers on top of layers on top of layers. With God pulling out that greatness and molding it all around you. Just because you started to believe there's more to you than meets the eye. Look, right. See there? God won't move until we agree with his plan. I know the plans I have for you, but when we agree with him, that part. So, yo, just like one of my songs is on in the background right now. Yo, my destiny. I'm just following my destiny. My destiny is what is God's plans for my destiny. So it's like, wow, I got to be willing to be like, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. So like today, I want you guys to take a chance to look at yourselves today and say, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. In whatever greatness that God's wanting to pour out of you, whatever God's plan is for you to allow you to be great for his kingdom and everything, yo, let's look at yourself and say, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. And the first person that got to be convinced there's more to you than meets the eye is yourself. Just like I'm looking at myself on this computer screen right now, and you know, with my phone and everything like that, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. And I'm totally in agreement with God that there's more to me than meets the eye. Because some people, some people looking at me right now that I'm this disabled person that can't do nothing for themselves. There's more to me than meets the eye. There's more to me than meets the eye. Look, my wife and stuff is not here right now, but I can get around where I can do stuff for myself. I'm sitting right here putting up computer stuff and everything, trying to do this right here, and I'm managing bills and everything like that. Yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. But when I can sit right here and I can sit and have my moment with God, say, God, I know there's more to me than meets the eye. So God, I'm willing to follow your plan. Because people just see it, man, people on the outside seeing the old jacked up mold part of me from where I had cracks in it and I've allowed things to come into the cracks to disturb everything, to pretty much to shatter me all over the place. But God went in that you being the new molding for me. And I know that you're sealing up all the cracks and everything where nothing won't get into the crack, because I believe that there's more to me than meets the eye. So it's like, yo. So today, there's more than you than meets the eye. Facebook Live is more than you than meets the eye. Podcast world, there's more than you than meets the eye. Whatever that God says about you, yo, believe it. There's more. Right, ministers? I mean, there's more. Look, I'm being honest with you right now. Man, just by you guys seeing this on Motivated to the Max, on hearing this on a podcast, on Motivated to the Max, man, this is just a sampler right now that there's more to come. There's more to me than meets the eye. Just like I said one time on Motivated to the Max way back, was like, yo, I may not say much, but I'm in the lab because there's more to me than meets the eye. I'm in the lab working. And DJ Soul Professor will tell you, like, look, that's why I called me and him talk the other day. Say, yo, I need some help working in this lab. And he was like, I got you, bro. What you need? Let's sit down, let's talk. And we talked. So, yo, there's more. There's more to me than meets the eye. And I want you guys to be able just to take that. And there's more, like, whenever that you, man, I'm telling you, whenever that you hearing people like talking about that you ain't this and you ain't that, or man, or you can't do this right here, or you can't do that, or what like that. Yo, I want you to keep that mindset and say, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. Me and my wife was talking on the way home yesterday. And my wife was up, she said, from whenever that you look at it sometime from when we first got married, me and her first got married, and so she was like really starting to learn me and everything like that. Before like I even had like surgeries and you know, all my surgeries and everything, what was going on. And then I always told her, she was like, cause it was like something that was always said, and I used to get really mad about it. And so my wife was like, what's wrong with you? And she found out one of my pet peeves was, she said, I do not like when people say I can't do. When people already done judged and already done said like, well, he can't do this right here, I'm going to let somebody else do it. Well, I'm going to let somebody else handle that or whatever like that. I was at the point, in the first part of our marriage and everything, I was at the point saying, man, forget that person. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do it anyway, and then I do it. But then, at the time, whenever we had been married, and the time stuff was starting to come over, and then stuff was keep happening, stuff was going on, and everything like that, I was starting to believe the thing from what some people were saying that I can't do this or whatever like this right here. I was starting to believe that stuff. But then I had to get to the point, from where I'm at right now, say, yo, there's more to me than meets the eye. I said, it's some things that I can do that people don't know that I can do. And so then that's why it be so funny sometimes from where like me and my wife would be hush on some of the things of what I've been doing. And so then my wife would go tell certain people that she know that has been praying for us, that has been pushing us, and they'll be saying that, hey, like, and you know, so then my wife would go give a report and say like, hey, Dad's doing this, Dad's been doing this right here, Dad's doing this right here, and everything like that. And then somebody was like, yeah, like we knew that he was gonna get to the point for where he can do it. He just had to believe that he can do it. And so then we was at that point, my wife giving reports and everything like that. Then I'm right here doing extra stuff right here that even my wife didn't even know about. So I would just start to do it. So then all of a sudden my wife see me doing it. She said, when you start doing that? I said, man, I just started a couple of weeks ago. Or I just started this right here. Or, you know, I just been doing this right here. Just like when I was working on the lab for, like, Motivated to the Max and everything like that, man, my wife knew I was working, but she was like, I don't know what he's working on, but I know he's working. But when he asked me about this, he's asking me about this right here. He's like, honey, what's this account this right here? What's this right here? Because my wife was the one who did all the accounts and everything for our social medias and everything. So, like, I need to know these accounts, so then I need to know on how to where I can link up, do this right here, right here, and then, you know, do what I need to do. So then my wife was saying, oh, snap. Just like my wife was just getting on me like the other day or yesterday. I made that on grilled cheese sandwiches. She's talking about you're cooking the grilled cheese sandwiches from now on. I said, what are you talking about? She said, nah, because she said, this is the first time you ever cooked the grilled cheese sandwich like this. I said, first of all, we just didn't have the stuff on what I really wanted to use. But just like, you're frying the chicken. Why I got to fry the chicken? Like, what in the world? Like, there's more to me than meets the eye. Just like there's more to you than meets the eye. So, that is it for me for today. So, today, there's more than you than meets the eye. So, whenever that you feeling like at that low place, whenever people sitting here trying to talk junk about you and everything like that, right, you can do all that through Christ. Right, let me tell you something. Exactly. And then, you know, when you're doing things through Christ, that's the same token where there's more than you than meets the eye. Because, how can I say it like this? Some people will be looking through the natural eyes, like through the world's eyes. But then you have the right ones that God want to help pull the greatness out of you. They're looking at you through a spiritual level. They're looking at you and say, like, if you can see on what we see, and you just believe on what we see about you, wow. And it was at a point from where I had to quit down on myself. Like I said, I'm not ashamed to talk about me. It was at a point where I had to quit down on myself from where, I deserve this too.